This assertion of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu not working with DOS and all the rumors flying around, does it come to that? Does it come to that initial revelation of the lack of trust that he expressed to the former secretary, that he doesn't trust the members of the DOS? Does it align? Does it align?
Maze, it makes us to think from that. Many people have a way of reasoning. Are you understanding me? But for somebody like me, I did not take it. Even though the lady says it, I didn't take it serious. But I start to see the attitude of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, what he has been doing. If anybody said Mazen Nnamdi Kanu don't know these things, you see, when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was in detention in the DSS, we tried our best to say Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to denounce, disconnect himself from Simon Ekpa. We sent messages. We were mocked on the social media. His siblings, they mocked us. They mocked us. I think it's after, maybe, that's why I said, because the lawyers are seeing him differently. Ask Nemeka. If you ask the DSS to release audios of threat from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu against the leadership inside the DSS custody, you will be amazed. We did him nothing. I don't know whether it is to say I don't have anything to do, because the Nigerian government want the DOS to be dissolved. They found the members of the DOS as very conservative for this struggle. They found them very conservative. And it is very difficult. And it is very difficult that some of these things, we wonder, why? Mazi, IPOB members are facing a lot of things. Then we said, we do this, we do that. And Mazen Nnamdi Kanu do hear those things. But he never responded one day. He don't. Instead, he continued. For me, I see it is one of those things they ask him to destroy the leadership of IPOB so they can form a new one, what they want to do. But I know that it will hit the wall, because trying to destroy the structure that holds this global movement is destruction of IPOB. Imagine this structure is here. People do misbehave, do how they want. Imagine when this structure is not here. Imagine if the DOS was not there. Look at what happened in Osun. It would have moved beyond Imo State. I think you understand me. It would have been replicated in many parts of Biafra land. What happened in Osun, if you see what they are showing today, things that happened in Osun, Maze, had it been the DOS, some of us did not stand to say, this thing have nothing to do with IPOB. This is not the foundation this struggle was built on. This is not why we came here. From 12th December 2021, I started to shout about these things. If not, there will be nothing like IPOB today. There will be nothing like IPOB. None of them. I mean, when we were fighting to exonerate IPOB, the siblings of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was entangled themselves with people destroying our land. And they were doing it with impunity. And at the end of the day, we continue. Every day we are on self-defense. They were supporting a perima. They were supporting a perima. Maz, let me tell you something. If not that Chukwu Okike Abiama is with me and in this struggle, what happened to Eperima will happen to me. Because after they want to use all those things to heap on my head. They want to use it. Because the federal government want the head of Chinasa Nworu. And you see them demonstrating it on the social media, helping the federal government. Helping the federal government. But Allah Biafra will see them.
So
I
do
have
we
never
get,
decided to, Mazi, I will say
yeah.
something. I have never, in my mind, in the widest dream, decided to rebellion against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is still a man I respect. For the fact that I respect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, do everything for him, does not mean Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come and tell me, take a shit and put in my mouth, and I will take it and eat, when I know that it is very, very wrong. And as a leader, he's supposed to also know. I cannot, because I am respecting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will ask me to kill my mother. And after first, kill my mother, and after I will come, he will tell me the reason why he asked me to kill my mother. This is not the struggle we are in. Alias.
Ama.
Or Ejima.
Ejima.
Okay. Where are you from?
From Ata, Java.
How old are you?
40 years old.
40.
Yes, sir.
What do you do?
I joined ESL.
What's your level of involvement in this whole thing? Simple English, that's what you understand. Simple English.
Join ESN to do what?
Why you join
ESL
ESL?
for freedom fighter.
So since when have you been part of the ESN?
Since 2 years and now.
Okay, tell me, how many attacks have you carried out? How many places do you attack for Imo State?
Only 2 places.
Where and where?
Afata and Olu.
Where in Olu?
Where in Olu?
For that roundabout, Amawasa side.
In that
What kind
attack,
of
how many
operation?
people you not kill?
I know who gone that day. I know who gone for that operation what we do. But my fellow people, they go. So I follow them for back. As they do the operation, we did 3. As for one cross, so the army people come begin to shoot us. We just leave our machine and run.
So for how long have you been in this business?
Since 2 years and
2 years.
yes, sir.
What's your name?
So, we hear say you be commander.
Yes, sir.
So, which of the areas you the command?
Njaba.
Njaba division.
Yes, sir.
So how many people have you killed so far? Can you tell us?
Sir, it's only one boy waiting for 4 quarters. Because I know they follow them go work, and maybe the commander. Only one boy 4 quarters. Waiting for we see and when they go for road. We go up, we pursue them. As we they pursue them, so we shoot and the boy that we collect the gun.
Okay, that's our neck office where they brought. You follow them that day?
No, sir, I know they for village for that time.
Well, you know people who do them now.
Now from all way.
So tell us, who are the people that are your friends who do them? Who are they?
Now for temple boys. Temple boys, I know how I take no say na temple boys because they live with the temple before. So temple can't settle them, they can't enter our way. So they be the name where they call them now from our way where they take go that operation.
Well, you know them now.
I don't know them, sir.
Maybe you mentioned their name now, Temple.
Temple, na temple boys. I know temple. I know temple well.
Now that police don't catch you, how you feel about the whole thing?
So I dey feel bad.
You dey regret your actions?
Yes, sir.
So where are the camp? Tell us, where do you guys camp?
Our camp is there for back of that police station for Afata, but how long now? Since 6 or 7 months, we don't have any camp now.
So where do you
Why?
operate?
Why not get camp?
Because of Iran. Police they find me.
Okay, that is it. The way they kill that time. Your group, your men follow now. How will I kill them?
Yes, now my men will go Holland. The person will shoot the heads and a free man. Free man with the sky and the number 1.
So who they sponsor you?
Now Chinasa Nwuru.
From where? Where is he from?
In that blood.
Where are you from?
Where are you
Which
from?
community
Where are you
you
from?
Me.
No,
Yes, the Chinasa.
Chinasa Nwuru. Now I just know as a DOS commander.
US commander for what now?
From ESM.
So how long has this been sponsoring you guys?
Getting to 2 years now.
Him and who?
Him with OK Foreign.
To carry out activities in Imo State.
Sir?
To carry out activities in Imo State.
Yes.
He sponsors you people to carry out.
Yes, sir.
So
yes,
which
sir.
other people where they follow Chinasa they sponsor?
No only OK Foreign with the Chinasa where they sponsor us for blood. The other man for village, yeah, na fatalist. I want to.
From where?
So what? Which reason
From
is it giving
Obudu.
you? Which reason is it giving you guys to go and attack all these places?
China Sanworu, the reason when they tell us, he say this Babago people. Say anywhere we shoot, we will see them, no one attack them.
Okay, the weapon what they use? How will I get them?
We dey go sign am for us or temple hand.
Okay, it's okay.
All right, I welcome all of you. Please make sure you share this video. Okay, even me, I am here to share it because I was just on call. Please share it and like the video. Let us know what you think about this video. This program will be somehow because it's a very sensitive issue. You know me, anything about security, I'm always very, very careful because now it was not why bụ n'afọ ka ya ga-agọchitere na nke abụọ na azụ ya mara ogoji ụwa ụtụ wee lacha. So ọ na-adị mma mmadụ ịkpachapụ ịdị nnọọ iji mmiri wee saa ya bifo ime nke ọbụla eme ọgwụgwọ nke ọbụla chọrọ ikwu. Onye ọbụla n'ebe a ma ife na-aga ịma ife na-aga be that na we have seen series of videos and different reactions from different people based on the current events, based on what is going on. Some people may see it as a normal thing, but the collaboration between DOS and Ike Guruago and what is the name of the other guy, Udele, all these guys, you know, the Jovika of this world, is very, very, shocking, and to me is a thing of concern. People need to be very careful because Master Mekano sacrifice a lot. Yeah, that's the way I live my life. If I see what another person have been through, that will push me to ask myself, do I have the strength like that? If you DPM, kwanyere ugwu. Ọnọdụ ọnọ ya, ife ọ na-eme, ọ bụla ego maazụ. I will refer you to what happened after the declaration of Biafra, when people begin to source a way to label a lot of things on her. People started reporting to FBI, this and that. These are people that travel to Finland, though. If people that went to Finland could have time to do that, imagine those who hate PM and hate for the fact that you travel to Finland to declare Biafra. Imagine what they would do. I just want to remind us. Let me repeat. If people who travel to Finland, who went to Finland to redeclare Biafra, who actually supported self-referendum and everything, could have the audacity to go back and begin to source a way to report DPM for no reason. In their WhatsApp group, they were busy discussing on how to screenshot her message and report and all that. If they could, if they can have that spirit or that kind of feeling, that kind of mindset, imagine what people that have declared you as an autopilot or brigade, that declared you guys enemy. Imagine what they would do if they have their way on you. The recent activities, what is going on now, is a result of Ogen Kerima Madabo's decision in Finland. Go and check the activities of Udele, Ike Guruago, before the arrest of PM. Then check what they're doing now with impunity. Like the audacity is out of this world. The people that are actually using working together are mainly Igbo people in Nigerian Army and DSS. Not purely Igbo, but Igbo people are the one. Because I've seen, why do I say so? I've seen Iken Gurago playing some videos, clips, and the people that are reporting, he's giving information are Igbos. There was a day that people begin to shout out, complaining that why are they, after unaliving youth, they will separate the head from the body and carry the head and go. I don't know if you remember, Ikenga in his own defense was saying that he was not even, commenting on the fact that people are alleged that his boys, his people, whom he preferred to call security, unalive Igbo youth and take the head away. He was not talking about it. Rather, he was threatening anybody that is capturing them while separating the head from the body. And the same people are the one making the name animal them. Honestly, Amamuka Igesimani did them by Ibu mother. Bulisia happens the other part. I have been, in my own understanding, I've been asking this question. Kedife GC Madem Igbo na mmadụ Ibelisia. So are you not surprised that the recent videos of Udele Okpogbo isi mmadụ not if with a camp? But they were history ndị gburugburu Ibelisi fa and amakwa ndị gathered operation ebe fast na ndị na akwa ife ọkụ n'ike. Why I'm saying this, because there's a recent issue, a very, very, very dangerous issue going on. I saw the post before on I think 2 days ago, 3 days ago, if I'm not mistaken, from DPM page. I intentionally skipped to report it. I'm not gonna lie, because I was confused about it. I don't have the details about what will I tell you. How can I just read something like that without commenting? I don't know where to start. I don't know the details about the event. DPM just her tweet is just to complain to the world about what is going on in Nigeria against Biafrans. But what happened, who was involved, and no, it was not mentioned. So I don't know how to report that. I kept quiet. Today, another report has surfaced. Please, if you are just joining us, I expect to like the video, as we have currently on the comment section. First person is Amajichi Gozie. You are the first to make comment in this live broadcast, followed by our own brother Frank Okoye. And of course, Amajichi Gozie again says, comment, like, and share. God bless you. Frank Okoye again. Ndewo Omo Biafra, he says, Nolin, our own sister, is here, says hi. And Frank Okoye again said, like, share the wonderful exposition. God bless you. And Nolin again said, people who cannot tell themselves truth. And Frank Okoye said he is explaining how they saw the movement Alumelo. Then again, Frank Okoye, Tina Saworu, and cohort saw the struggle and committed a lot of abomination, I believe, in Biafra land. Mazekai, Ndewo, Money Man, I see you. Greetings to you. Okay, Diego. And Mazekai, good evening. Good evening to you, Joseph. I greet you. Ejima confessed how Chinasaworu used to command and send them to go and commit a lot of crime. And that Chinasaworu now is a friend of those who say that they have come to restore an Igbo. Obulijo one. Hello, Mr. Kai Collins. I see you. God bless you for joining us. We have Kevin. Please like and share. Thank you so much, Kevin. Ogwejo for whatever said in day, one Mazakai and day what to you and Ezekwesili. Ezekwesili said day, one Mazakai. Good evening, dear friends. Thank you so much, Ezekwesili. So please like the video. Like as I was saying, there's a post that DPM made, and in that post, that is the reason why we are here. But before then, I want you to pay attention to this picture you are seeing on your screen now. This lady here, the one on blue, and the same lady at your right hand corner, you see the arrow that I point from Ikenga mouth down to her forehead, and we kidnap her. Okay, this message is what Ikenga was referring. Okay, that is that they disappeared the woman. Like I said a few days ago, in the X handle of DPM, I saw a post of DPM where she was actually referring to, talking about what DPM post, talking about the kidnap of Nto. Nte mere na bai otesue toro waya. So I would like to start from there. Okay, I would like to start from there. Okay, so let's go here. Let's start from here. Let's start from here. Okay, this post was on 31st of March 2026. Today's date is 2nd. So just a few days ago. 2 days ago, yes. Press release, eyewitness account. Nigerian President Tinubu. I hope the message is coming out, for you to see. Is it readable from your end? Yeah, I think it is. It is somehow readable. So let's manage it this way, please, okay? To avoid scattering everything. Like I told you, when I saw this post for the first time, I did not bother to say much about it. I'm not going to lie. Because I don't know details about it. Whether I have access to this message, yes, I do. Because I always check, what DPM posts. That is me. I often check. A day will not pass me by unless if I'm not. As long as I'm healthy, I do check her posts. Okay, and I check other people too, not only her, but my attention is always on her, on what she said and what is going on, for me to know what is going on. So in that day, I saw this particular post that I'm reading now, but the reason why I did not report it is just what I told you, that I felt like I don't have enough information about the situation. All I did is to do what? I just retweet and calm down. Nigerian President Tinubu forcibly removed Amaka Ezema, pictured, to an unknown location using his terrorist army, the legitimized Charles Soludo and his terrorist Udo Gachi agents. In Nigerian, the Nigerian President Tinubu and the legitimized Charles Soludo with their illegitimate Udo Gachi militia has forcefully arrested and removed an innocent Biafran woman, Amaka Ezema, working at a company clinic called Tommy Tommy in Nwayi, Biafran territory. The innocent lady was forcefully and illegally taken away 3 hours ago on handcuff by the Nigerian President Tinubu and Charles Oludo's military and police agent to either Oka police station or unknown location. Eyewitness reports how Nigerian military agents working for Tinubu and the legitimized Charles Oludo with their terrorist agents in Udo Gachi broke into the innocent woman's office and forcefully took away her phone and other items, arrested her and took her away to either Oka police station or unknown place to torture and to buy her. I am using this opportunity to call on the Nigerian President Tinubu, Charles Soludo, Oka police stations and their Udogachi agents to release Miss Amaka Ezima within the next 24 to 48 hours. If Amaka is not released at the expiration of this time, the United States of Biafra Invasion Elite Squad shall wend in. This continuous act of terrorism, buying, arrest, and forcefully removal of Biafran citizens by Nigerian state, supported by Finland, Britain, and those that gain economically from Nigerian must stop. We will defend our people and territory. Dr. Ngozi Oraveze, DPM, United States of Biafra. She made this post and the picture of the lady here, right? Good. Please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel in case if you're new. Very, very important. So this is not just it. Okay. Then on 2nd of April. Okay. On 2nd of April, which is when? Today. He said, updates. The Nigerian terrorist state, President Tinubu and the legitimized Charles Soludo Oti, both of them is still holding this innocent Biafran woman, driving her around and forcing her to confess. Driving her around and forcing her to confess to crimes she did not commit, and to mention names of innocent Biafran using the Nigerian military and police. The Nigerian Tinubu and Charles Soludo working closely with their DSS agent Uchenna Akpataku, aka Speller, aka Sapele, okay, and Uche Okoro Arenze have also conspired and taken another Biafran that was previously working with them and have refused to work with them anymore. Emmanuel Nkemdrem at Ogbonike, Benjamin Madobugo, Chinasa Woru, Ikenguru Ijele are in this plot, but Biafrans will stop this criminality. But Biafrans will stop this criminality. I am using this opportunity to call on Nigerian President Tinubu, Christopher Musa, and Charles Soludo to release this young woman, as she has not committed any crime. The USB will protect these people and territory and revenge any evil to this woman. DPM Dr. Ngozi Oraveze. This is her post today in this regard. Then I'm coming to this, okay? Let's move to something else. Still today, then what happened? Ikenguru decided to talk. He decided to talk. Let's go to what he said first, before we can now come back to the reaction of DPM to everything. Now, remember, earlier today, DPM mentioned some names. Okay, up here, she mentioned some names, as you can see, starting from Ikenga. Okay, Benjamin Madubugu, Udogachi, Ebubago. Okay, sorry, this one is different. Sorry, I have not read this one. I haven't read this one at all. So the one is here. The one I'm talking about should be here. Yeah, this one. Yeah, she mentions some names, starting from this one. They're called Abatanko Aka, Sapele, Uchokoro, Arenze. Okay, and she mentioned these names. Then she also mentioned Emmanuel Nkemodremo. Okay, she mentioned Atobunike. Okay, that's Emmanuel Nkemodremo. She mentioned Benjamin Madubugo, Chinasa Woru, of course, Ikenga Urago, and Udele. She mentioned this name. Now, this same person, like she mentioned, is here now on a live video. Hear what he said about the whole thing.
After this lady born this Namaka Antonia is in now. Namaka born one honest. But Namaka in a name. And Namaka now Tommy company. One of them never been Tommy. Now, Tommy one of the biggest unions company and the one of an ambulance. I think after Indomie, or Tommy, or maybe Tommy can do it. And this now don't have clinic because I think she's nurse. Now I can go now the clinic Tommy for over 10 years. And I think her position go second in command in that clinic. This woman you're looking at here is one of the most dangerous woman alive. And you know what she did? Because of her position, now Tommy company, now I got to talk the clinic. Then when I got to went on Nwayi to ESN hospital. Only use the company when they put out the ESN. Only use the same company when they make a whole lot of things. In fact, Nwayi is in charge of logistics in the ESN camp. And when all the 5 states of Igbo land, this lady are looking at. And how do we get to know about her? All one of our intelligence. And that one son that inspired will always deliver. Our data, why then when one nuts, not a name, they judge that any woman living in the name. I read that investigation that inspired. Now, during the investigation, I feel a lot of activities. In fact, at some point, Nwayi inspired himself down undercover investigation. Almost said to this woman not living. However, no one won't shuttle box back in the immediately. That shuttle box for our undercover investigator was zoom off, and they went to the for we made the box. But because na spider no undercover, or man reacts not just normal, like a normal person. So now what happened? And we are put that on Monday. I think Monday should be March 31st, 2026.
All right. So the story is very, very confusing. Remember, we don't promote any violence. I don't support any killing of anybody. I don't support criminality, kidnapping, or anybody going out there to commit any crime. That is why I'm talking about this is simply because of the people that is involved in the so-called undercover and intelligent and all that these guys are doing. Believe you me, I don't trust Udele. I don't trust Ikenga. I don't trust all these names, all these people. Why is because they are not for Igbo land, like they told you. It's not true. That's a very good lie. Imagine you are buying people. Of course, you give excuse why you are doing what you're doing, right? It is normal thing to do. Am I in support of anybody hiding under Biafra and begin to commit crime? Not at all. According to his story, their spy was on assignment. The person went to this woman's shop. Okay, probably in her hometown. And there's a shuttle bus that parks somewhere. When they are coming, the shuttle bus zoom off. Listen, the shuttle bus zoom off. but they have 2 AK-47 inside that shuttle bus. I mean, how did you manage to know when you did not even get to meet the boss? You are coming and the boss zoom off. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm going to take it back again so you can hear it, because I don't think many of you captured that part. Hear it. There's a reason why I want you to hear it, because so that when we are talking about them, you understand why we are saying what we are saying. Listen. Don't worry, let me go forward again. Now listen. During the investigation, I feel a lot of activities. In fact, at some point, Nwayi, the spider himself, got undercover investigation. Almost certain no this woman not lift. However, no one won't shuttle box back in the immediately. That shuttle box for our undercover investigator was zoom off. Listen, Team Spider, what of the Team Spider, because the Spider himself, gas na bedis woman no one the guy undercover. Na bedis woman na orifite in Anambra State. So Kafana Irutes, where was this shuttle bus park in Ilube woman? I'm just saying this for you to know what when I said I don't trust, I have my reason. And this is one of my reasons. The story can never be straightforward. Not at all. The team, the spider himself is coming. And there's a shuttle bus that parked in front of her compound. Upon coming on his way, like he's approaching, the person, I don't know if it's a woman or a man, the spider, was approaching closer to that bus or to the woman's compound. There's a bus. That bus now zoom off. Right? Now, then what happened? He started telling you what is inside the bus. I mean, you must be a spirit. Now, let me take it back again. Okay, that's this woman. Have a fair investigation, and that investigation is called Team Spider. Okay. In fact, at some point, Nwayi, the spider himself. Nwayi, this is our leader, the spider himself. That's their leader, the spider himself. Then, undercover investigation. The man got undercover. I said the man. I presume he's a man. The guy undercover investigation. Nor if it's a dead woman. No one won't shuttle box. We want to talk back in new bed woman. I could get you immediately. That's the boss for our undercover investigator. You know what you now? Or who's the undercover investigator? Zoom was off. And then went to AK-47. We made the box. But because that spider no undercover, or man reacting not just like a normal person. So now what happened? And we're putting on Monday. I think Monday should be March 31st, 2026. I went on hello this week and I come in the morning. And when immediately our team back at the company. Due to that, this woman have managed to recruit a lot of people. Now on that company. Now on that. I'm not going to worry. No one may be having a security. Because if I am a man, if I am a man, and if I want or to the phone, why? You know, this guy, hey, why are they to click on? if I, mama, if I like as FBI, and ị ga-akwụkwọ n'ọdị mkpa. A sị gị na ị ga-akwụkwọ n'ọdị mkpa. Ewo. Okay, continue. Make I not talk. Continue. Or wait, the woman will quickly put the phone into factory reset. Remember, undercover. Their team was again fire mama, man, workers for man. She have managed to recruit some people, and all of a sudden, matter. We was a woman. We are more because we was so woman is more work more fast and have more intelligent than the undercover man. Because she now reset her phone back to factory setting. Why for everything? Then I phone you. When we phone you, tell you where come on. Did he bear the gun? When the phone you swear more body. I bow to you. Whatever you want. She wanted to disappear. To tell you how dangerous this one. I tell you. We went to the infecting now by the lady. We went to your phone because of Mara. On a you should also go. I will guy, wait, I will for I will bond the cover, I will what I got that can't. He always just attaching, putting himself all over the place. Now, the question. People all over. Even all I ask for Mara, even those who believe they are with her. Omar who they are. And I got the phone, what the phone. Well, put their phone our machine. Restore all the data. The woman who did it. It was shocking. The death. I found a phone this woman. Nigeria is not advanced to do what she just said. It's a lie. Please, I stand to be correct. In case if you Nigeria can never. You put a machine. Mention half of the machine now. We'll kill the machine. Factory setting. Why it's a phone in a factory setting? For you to do that, you got like you got my quarter game million. Phone no back on a factory setting. You might give a factory setting formatting. Phone no into formatting. You know what's a key in a machine. I'm telling you, there's no way. You get you go to Nigeria where machine gabo ETF on a factory setting. In a water. If I find a movie now, like you will form a way in a minute, I say that they will still take it to software, social place, and all that. It will take time, my brother. Imagine just here like that. Bam, phone on a factory setting. Nigeria cannot do that. Please, can anybody confirm this? Is it possible in Nigeria? I don't believe so. Who is asking me to remove this guy? Please don't do that. Please. Don't say that, please. Okay? I don't want to block you. Don't say that. Remove. So you are not following what I'm saying. If they get different, if I cannot, please remove this guy. By yourself. So you don't even understand. You are not learning anything from what I'm saying. Okay, send me your own video. So if blue phone got key now, we restore the whole information. That is half the way yesterday now. If you go even to your car, maka ibe pumadis. Ndị ebelisba ka ife dị safema. Fajide anybody factually memile would blow bogolo simbad. Blue skeleton number dosa gị n'akụkụ. Dosa ya fa n'akụkụ. Let's see a photo. N'oge a na-achọ ọgbaba na shrine ya. Abata n'ime shrine ya na-afụzi this woman parts, woman head, woman bone, woman skull, woman being. You know what? You understand what I'm talking about? Just to make sure that now. Anyway, Ogube, listen. Get
This woman, they start off, jet to stamp, the 440 camp, one daughter, your phone, because of Mara, there we go, people all over, even all our hearts for Mara, even those who believe they are with her, or Mara who they are, and they go to the phone, what the phone, well, put their phone our shame, restore all the data, the woman deleted.
And a man.
It will shock you. The debt I for a phone this woman. But when we know this woman, they start off, jet to stamp, the 440 camp, even the woman they start off logistics by herself. Yaman supply, Yaman they go to work, Yaman they treat the Yaman they a whole lot of things. This lady from Olive, in a new land. There must happen few minutes. I do not the woman. Enough groups, the woman on here, and they will be exposed, but there will be a different groups. And to them, the reason how they will be able, how are you dressing? But I just have that. If you commit crime in an announcement, to inspire me for you, we will catch you, we will sentence you. Period. If you want to commit crime, then leave an announcement. An embarrassment not for you, because we will catch you. I can wear a lot of people like this. That we are investigating them. Because this lady is surrounded by this sabotage. Because of a person. Sabotage, the man city, the gate. And let me tell you people what happened. Immediately, I believe with this lady. Informant are born because of a person. Can borrow his friend because of a person. To tell you who that woman are born because of a person. But very soon, she will see. According to that.
Now, this is where he threatened DPM. Now, very soon, she will see. Very soon, she will see. Imana, one thing they make that now, you know, in fact, na-emezi akpa agwa like gawa aga mba kwụrụ ka nwoke mba pụtakwa n'ụzọ mba. After ka ejide PM Simon Ekpa, I am telling you, ma oke o, ma ngwere o, ma ụchụcha o, everybody now have not only your voice, but big voice. Ịma na agwa gị mmadụ na-ewugo onu maka na Simon anọghị ebe a na you no go agree, you no go understand. Agwa gị mmadụ na-ewugo onu who go the FIFA na amara maka ya. Just you are not just going somewhere. This guy, you are walking like a Biafra. Nigeria government may say, this group now to and they will still come back and tell you, no ain't game. And finally, those are Igbo. I'm one guy gets those are Igbo want to buy point and kill. This woman, Keta. Oh yeah, catch it. I want to wait for India. I want to wait for my too. Also, that not have in charge of B44 because not B24. Mom corner. More, I don't know those names. And not have in charge of Gentle and all that. Then at the same time, Ngosora Beze. For you to know that all this is just cooked up story. How? The people you just mentioned are not actually working within DPM. But due to know if you feel, because in journalism, a man of man, you actually believe that Gentle and all these names are working within Inconsistencies. They are not working together. This will tell you that there's nothing like investigation whatsoever. I don't know maybe what the woman has done to them, or to the so-called informant that warrant to go after the woman. If the woman commit a crime, like you said, prove it not by creating this kind of story. I don't know her. This is my first time in my life seeing her picture. But the story behind the whole thing that you yourself just mentioned here is not convincing. It's not convincing. How can you tell people that the woman is in charge of this? She's the one in charge of logistics, according to you. She's the one that, all the ESM branches, according to you. I don't get it. ESN is who? Who is ESN? When you mention ESN, you are talking about the one that China Saworu and groups have not offered in charge. So, who are you actually referring to? You see the confusion. You cannot see it now. Let him continue so that you understand everything. And the threat on DPM is a threat on every genuine Biafrans. Imana all ego joro. Can one give you easy? All this level of sabotage. Once you put on a book, they go and one Maria, you information. People will just volunteer themselves to do that. That's just the fact. It is very dangerous and very scary. This woman may not even know anything about Biafra. Do you understand? But she have to face. Remember the video that they played in the court for Mas Namorgan, the guy called Oyame. Oyame was claiming everything, anything I thought, because they tortured that guy to stupor. They tortured the. If you see him, you know that the guy is actually confessing based on the level of torture that he received. Oh, is anybody, did we force you to say anything? Say no, sir. Are you willing to say the truth? It's nothing but the truth. Yes, sir. Who is the master to you? They know how to do that. I'm telling you. They know how to do that.
She said, I am using this opportunity to call on the Nigerian president, Bola Tinubu, the governor of Anambra State, Professor Charles Masoludo, our Operation Udoga to release Miss Nwayi is within 24 hours, according to Governor President. If I want money to that if she's not released, at this expiration of this time, the United States of Biafra, Invasion Airline Squad, shall wait in. It's funny, but I want to say this. Tommy, I love not one other here. Now, this people, this Biafra terrorists, if something happen, how go into local security, other local about local security, some of them ban a company, some of them ban in the business, not let ban a company. But we know we will come from and we will catch you. So, actually, this opportunity, why Anambra State government to have ban into investigation immediately. Obviously, Tommy company, they need to investigate that company. And if it's possible, I can see you go to the company for now. Can they investigate? No matter what, I just hope. I can identify the woman's form as for communication. But I just hope. Now, Tommy had a reason. I just hope. And the others, no to Antonia, now not Tommy. Go mark. Not. Informants. Now then I won't go there. We go on the way on go back. On that time will surely come. And Tom did use this opportunity once I make up for.
A lot and a lot were men or lift the stroke male. All these people, if from this Antonia, all when they lead, all these high profile kidnappings and then or lift stroke male. On or when I attack, did it like this attack? If I am a you know my church
Anyway, I don't know what the video is all about. I'm not going to play it because of the community. I have to be careful with what I play here. All right. So if I tell you that each time I listen to these people that I don't feel somehow, that means I'm lying to myself. I'm not gonna lie. I feel, because I hate it when my fellow men begin to, act as if he owns my life. Although like now, truly they are fighting crime, I don't have any issue. Like kidnappers, I don't have any issue. But the level of blackmail of innocent people uninvestigated, they don't investigate, they don't even ask anything. And everybody is willing to serve them now. Why? A good. It may call for down a quarter for now, but they're able to get the money. Remember that the people actually initiated this idea of introduce money to have what you want is militant. When they came up with the idea of putting bounty on Mazda American did not last more. Did it last up to 3 months? They sold him as straight. You remember when they put bounty on Mazda American militant? That is why even the PA, just pray that nobody introduce. If people call your name and say, I'm going to donate some amount of money to have everything about it, believe me, your own PA, I mean, PA is even too distant. Maybe your son, your daughter can take that money and market to shepherd. Because if you ask them, they will tell you, nah, hunger, hungry, hardship, bad economy. They don't care. All this you are seeing here, even though that don't have, that don't even know your crime, just bring a picture of anybody that serious made advertisement that this person, if you can give me details of this person, just give it to me and together with your account number, then leave the rest for me. I will give you something. Yes, you receive 1.5 million. I will give you 2 million. If I can send them your blood group. I'm telling you, that's why like you are leading, you are Chakwanozo. But it did not just start happening like that, isn't it? We are here now, we know what happened. Who are those that made it possible? First and first, DOS in Africa now pretend that Masakan do this one. And some people who actually believe that they are fighting for freedom somehow, but they also want to entertain some of the things that are gonna benefit their own life. Like Asaluga and her group was clapping for them. Uche Chikano, Masanagano's wife, and so many other people connived and make sure that PM, is being put behind the bar. And today PM is behind the bar. Then everybody is now, Idi Amin. And the annoying part is that the Igbo is not even getting better. Security-wise, not getting better. One thing these people don't know, what they forget is that they forgot to understand that the more you are showing this show of force, the more you are sending signal to bad feelings in minds of many people. Everybody is counting on their own time to strike, counting on their own time to revenge. How can you then make anybody to be peaceful? By the time, okay, for example, this woman now, let's assume that the woman did not commit any crime, because I don't know anything about her. DPM have confirmed that she did not commit anything. It's just an innocent person. They just, maybe her co-worker, anybody who claimed to be an agent or intelligence officer working on the cover, whatever. It could be a different issue, personal problem between that person and the woman. The person will tag this woman as agent of Gafra, and that is all. Is enough. That is enough to go after her. The question is, after doing that, maybe the woman's children that actually know the truth, because they are handicapped, they cannot do anything. If they grow up and begin to revenge, begin to see society as unfair, that this state, this environment, this town, this society, this state is unfair to us, unfair treatment that they meted against my mother. I cannot just watch like that. And maybe begin to commit another crime or do something that you don't like, that's not going to benefit anybody. You may not know the reason of doing what they're doing. You don't, people that actually know something, because we are all Igbo, so you think you are stubborn. You are stubborn now because you have the opportunity. You think that you can do and undo now. Yes, you can do and undo. Why? Because now you have the opportunity. Tomorrow, one of the people that you are doing this thing today may have a better opportunity than even what you have now to even set the entire community ablaze. Do you understand? Because Igbo people, we know ourselves, we know our mindset. We always have this kind of, don't cross my land, don't cross my boundary mentality. That is what makes us tough and strong. Very, very good gift, though. But if you misuse it, it's not going to be fun. Government may be using it today. Are you going to be a friend of government forever? Is that the answer? Is no. A time will come when you are going to lose this so-called contact. You see, those who are intelligent and other will still fade away. Another intelligent group may surface. Guess what? There may be their own agenda may even supersede your own, and they may come after you, or anything that related to, or anything that may even affect you. And by so doing, you will start complaining as well. Maybe that time you may be weak. You may be weak mentally, financially, and contact-wise, you may not be who you are today. You see how you are bragging. We went there. We discover a queer phone knocker, a book with all the information. You see, in a corner. Life is not like that. That's why anything that has to do with your Balam mother, you gotta be very careful. Very, very careful. Some people like Lazub and Co. Can report. Your mother, I have asked this many times. Evidence, not just cooked up story. If you tell the story that is real, we know. Is it not the same group? The same group that told us that Odumeje's house was taken away from him by ESM members? Because I always say ESM members. And Odumeje is in Anambra. He has microphone. He has his church. He has his platform. He has the contact. That people went to his church to share their story, but Odumeje couldn't share his own story. And you are not more vocal than Odumeje, and you want me to believe that story? Just imagine that you are not a pastor, a public figure, and somebody occupy your house, and you don't talk about it. Instead, you are praising the people or the person that other people are telling you that they are the one that occupy your house. These people say the American's voice, no American cause a problem that made Odumeje's house to be in the hands of Ndento. That John Mother. That Odumeje couldn't finish his house. That's the story, right? Okay. Now, how can you expect me to believe that story when Odumeje himself have never for once mentioned that my house, Ndibo, please help me. I am suffering. No, my house was taken away from me. I cannot even go to my house because of so things of so times. And instead of hearing that from Odumeje, we are hearing Odumeje praying for Mazi Kanu and telling Nigerians to respect him and pray for him. Then you that is from, you are in abroad, you are in Abuja, you came down to Igbo land with Nigerian army and DSS, moving from town to town, claiming that Odumeje's house was taken away from Odumeje by criminals. That Nigerian army have rescued the house, have restored the house back to Odumeje. Odumeje have never for once, even after you did that and say, thank you so much, I was forced not to talk. I was scared to talk. What you have done now, Odumeje have not done that. Because maybe that is why you guys have been, torturing him with dogage. Because I've seen him, I see how security in Anambra State have been pushing the man handling him like as if he's not a human being. Because maybe they expect him to play the game along with them. One thing again, you guys are so intelligent, build. You guys are so superb. You have all this device that you can plug phone and receive all the information. You guys have all this intelligence and everything. And you guys are for one Nigeria, that Nigeria must be one. Biafra is not for you and all that. But in this your beloved Nigeria, Kwara states are running helter-skelter, looking for people like you that have intelligence, so that you can plant your intelligence, your intelligence in their community to report the attack in churches, in shrine, because maybe you don't like church. Okay, you have seen a woman from Yoruba land, a traditional worshiper, that Fulani people told, that Fulani people told her to leave her own ancestral house, that they don't want anybody practicing any other religion to live among them. Your intelligence have never for once worked in Benue, have never for once worked in Jos. Your intelligence have never for once worked even in Delta, let alone far north. This your smart and your superb and your device only started in Anambra and ended in Anambra. I don't understand it. In people in Enugu State, there's a town called what's the name of this town? In Enugu State. Someone should remind me the name of the town. In Enugu, one town in Enugu State. Ihamofu. Okay? In Ihamofu. People in Ihamofu are going through a lot. Who is intelligent? Yeah. Amajichi, God bless you. I told you just 2 weeks ago, a reverend father was kidnapped. Fulani. Nke abụkwa na ndị Igbo football and like that type of puff na US and Jovika. You said this one. I'm not telling you what I saw in the newspaper. Okay, this one is direct from the source. And Fulani people, 2 posts away before the kidnap was army checkpoint. That army checkpoint are all the, sometimes I'm not sure if they are true, if they are Nigerian army or they are, I don't know, because anything is possible. But all I can tell you is that they are working together. Why is this so common? That everybody that come out and begin to testify how he or she will counter his own kidnappers, they always have one thing in common. They always tell you that 2 posts away was army checkpoint. Why is it? Why is there anything? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Why must it be army checkpoint? Every story always have this army checkpoint. Is it that this bandit or this terrorist will dress like army and mount checkpoint, or are they truly Nigerian army recruited from repentant Boko Haram? Or I don't understand what is going on. These are things people need to ask. But guess what? It's not for this our brothers that are intelligent, that are highly intelligently built. These are people who knows how to go in and go out. That the only problem, the only criminal, and the only problem they have in the entire Nigeria is Mass Namorican and anybody talking about Biafra. The question is, who is actually talking about Biafra in Kwara State that made them to be ransacking villages and homes, burning it down? Oh, your intelligence also don't report such news. Okay, you don't report it because you are against one Nigeria. I think Nigeria is one Nigeria. So why are you reporting differently? Like, does it mean that your own Nigeria is different from their own Nigeria? And you want me to also see you as a savior? Okay. I don't know. But I'm just saying. Threatening DPM, last time I checked, there are some people that when you threaten them, they'll protect themselves. And the best way to protect yourself, people have their own way to protect themselves. Some will protect by attacking. Some protect by fear, running away from you and avoiding everything. It depends on how you want to choose it. But if you are in the shoe of DPM, what will you do? What will you do? I don't know why Ikenga is saying that Ngozi is asking this woman, his whereabouts. How can DPM ask where your whereabouts? I don't think so. Why? Ever since there is moving from place to place in the Igbo land, nobody is questioning him. He said he's really recruiting more people. Because if you are hungry, just there's two ways to make money. It's either you join City Boys or you become an agent of these people. Money will come. That one car will dollar. It will come. But why must you venture into that for you to make money? And to some of us, it is normal thing to do. The recent attack of Mass Namoricano, you see, is not just from one angle. This is it is systematically built, wired to do so. Guess what? Uchechi Kano is here to make a comment. Are you surprised? No, because the Jofo is in town. Let us listen to this.
Oh, good morning, dear friends all over the world. Good morning. I want to say good morning to you. My name is Ikem Patrick Dike once again. I'm here to open a conversation this morning. Unfortunately, we miscalculated the timing. We are supposed to have started.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna play this like this. I have to adjust. I have to, fast forward it a little bit.
We are going to lay them out. So it's going to be a very inclusive program for media warriors who will be coming and who will be doing a great program, just like when we had a media convention sometime last year. We're going to return that kind of program to be able to look at, evaluate where we are coming from in the past 5 years, where we are today, and the achievement we've made. They are enormous, they are uncountable, because we've seen people continue to tell us, oh, show us what you've achieved. Show us. Now we want to bring it forward. So Mazi KK, thank you very much for honoring our invitation on Patrick Ikem Chronicle, and I believe that this program could also stream on BTV, Rapture Media, and other platforms subsequently, because it is more of an educational program. This morning, somebody came to my comment section to abuse and insult me due to the comment I made as regard to the how we have cautioned the siblings and the brothers of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to pull back from the attack on IPOB leadership. I made that post yesterday. I see people coming to insult me, and I said, I'm not going to bring myself low to the level where I have to insult you, but because I'm your teacher. And when you enter classroom, it is normal for students to insult their teacher, but their teacher cannot bring himself to that low where he now becomes
teacher. Right.
And try to insult back to the students. It makes you come low to that level. And I promise I'm not going to come low to the level where people who are learning from me have to push me to start exchanging tantrum and start insulting back and forth. No, I'm not going to come to that level. My duty is to teach you, and that is why many of you are following me, because you know that there is something I bring to the table. If I haven't brought anything to the table, you wouldn't be following me, you wouldn't be sticking to my page, you wouldn't be there trying to get information from me. You know, so but insult is also part of the struggle that we are facing. But I think I owe it a responsibility and a duty to maintain that line, that thin line, where I cannot bring myself to the point where I have to threaten people, where I have to insult people. I cannot do that because I believe that I have more to offer than insult and threat. So for many of you who are disagreeing with me today, all you need is to have an open mind towards my position. Don't be biased. Have an open mind, because definitely you're going to start seeing things differently. Just like I was at some point, like so many of you who didn't have information. I joined fight. I was used to also fight certain battles in the past. But as I started to grow in the struggle, I started seeing things differently. So I want you to open mind, be genuine in this struggle, and you're going to see things differently. And we're also going to address the issue of people coming to say we are insulting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Absolutely not. He remains our leader until he says otherwise. Many of us still recognize him as our leader, and it is more genuine for me to criticize and talk to him as my leader.
This is the reason why these guys are very, very dangerous. You know, they just partition themselves to different departments. One of the group will be fighting, you know, with the politicians and Nigerian government. Okay, and that is where the source of income is coming, that they will now push to those ones who are in, pretending that they don't have anything to do with the government, but they are taking information in and feed it back to those ones that have made themselves, you know, as a kind of made themselves as agent of government and announced where they stand publicly. But they'll still go back and have meeting together. So these ones, imagine saying that Mazi Kanu is your leader, and at the same time telling the whole world that Mazi Kanu cannot squander money. He's a womanizer, he's a liar, he's he's supporting top and Dutch. Then he's your leader. Then those ones that are working with government, we on their camera and call him Oyobunigwe. Call him Oyobunigwe. Then this one that said is my leader, we now go to the government and say, right on, my brother, we are with you. You know what I mean? Only, I don't know, these guys, they know how to insult people's intelligence. They know how to lie for no just reason. Now tell me, what he just said, that does it make it, after, you know, these days we have been playing their videos and reaction and all that, hearing this from here, and this video happened to be today. This is their live broadcast today. Not yesterday, today. After hearing this, and this guy is telling you that my leader, he is still our leader. This type of leader, I don't know. What the book called? Hey, God.
No matter how harsh I sound, but giving him that honor as my leader makes even my criticism more authentic, because I'm not going to fall to the line of people who are castigating him from outside, who sees there are still good things that I have to talk about him. The love I have for him have not changed. And when you see me speak my mind, I speak my mind from the point of the love I have for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, not from the point of hate. So don't misinterpret it. And I believe he knows that somebody like me, I adore him, and it's people like me that can speak to him, genuinely. And I believe that if he's following this program, he will know that many of us are not speaking to bring him down or destroy his reputation, but we are speaking to him because we want him to improve, show more leadership, and not take sides, you know. Or
these people know that Mazakan don't have, according to the Nigerian government, during his trial, they made it clear that they're not going to allow him to even have fun, right? Am I lying? So in that case, they want people to believe that Mazakan have access. He's even watching Premier League, you know. He's playing snooker. Yeah, Mazakan is playing snooker. He can go to club. That's what this guy are trying to let us know. Oh, Mazakan, they're all aware the Mazakan is not watching or seeing what they're doing. They're all aware, but they have to say it this way so that you will not think that these guys are very bold and courageous. Why is it that they're not saying what they're saying now when Mazakan is with the DSS? Why not? Why are they saying it? Because why are they saying it now? Because they are not, to them now, Mazakan have been sentenced. Because when he was in DSS, they are afraid that maybe he will compromise and come out anytime, and meet them eating his food. But now, to them now, it is done and dusted. Just like what the king has said. And that no guy one after them, no militant came back. They will still go back and tell the king of the game.
Or try to make contribution in the destruction of this great movement that he has contributed greatly to form. So Mazi Kenke, I know you are waiting for the first question. So Mazi, how have your mental health been all this while? Since you came in to even become an IPOB member, what have you gained and what have you lost as an individual?
Mazi Patrick, thank you so much. That question, since I came to stay with this wonderful family.
This guy.
To be a member of IPOB. Patrick, I will tell you, I won't lie, I will tell you the truth. There is happiness. There is happiness. That is the wonderful thing I will tell you Mazen and the Galo have done when it comes to Igbo race. When I keep on saying it, when you want to travel from here to America, like I saw their franchise going to America, you contact somebody who you never see before, you don't know him, through IPOB, it will welcome you like a brother, giving you food, anything you want, without even asking on your Osu. You know, in Igbo, we have Osu and outcasts, but now everybody is one family. So, Mazi, I don't have any problem. I'm happy being an IPOB member, but under one command, not under KCMA. I'm not that IPOB member. I'm IPOB.
Quick enough mentality ndị nọgo na IPOB. Onye ka kara ebe a na-emegoro ihe osu. Ọ gara ebe a na-egwuru maka osu. Hey, okay, right on.
IPOB member under one command. So thank you so much, Maz.
Yeah, Mazi, but being an IPOB member, I know you always speak positive of this great movement. Are there something areas you also feel disappointed where you think that things would have been done differently and even better? Did you have some sense of disappointment in the comportment, attitude of our people, and let's just in general terms, Mazi?
Yes, Mazi. In general terms, like you said, I wanted to answer it differently, but you said in general terms, yes, many things. Generally, now our people are waking up. Let me just put it that way. When things are going wrong, they have the balls to ask questions, to correct that thing immediately. Before years back, it was not like that. It will be afraid to ask because the next person will tag you as a sabo. You will be removed without even more control or more search of what you did. So people today are crying bitterly under because of they didn't have this opportunity I have now to explain what really happened, what happened, why they were suspended, or how many warnings they have given to them. Most of them who had the opportunity to speak on social media, you can see and judge to yourself. So coming generally, like you said, I keep on using that Igbo adage that you don't just kill a meat and start eating them. You need to prepare it and make it delicious before you can be able to eat. Mazi Patrick, or where's your wash? So going to Onion Mazin Nandekalo, he did, but he's a human being. He did a very wonderful job. But that's why in all this world we are facing today, even Donald Trump, any important man in this world, they do have special advisor, technical advisor, even mental advisor, they have it. They have even doctor joined together because they are all human beings. They might make mistake tomorrow. Who are these advisors? When you have this body called the DOS, when they stay, him too is inside the DOS. He's a DOS member. Let us not forget that. It's like a president being inside the party, being an APC party. You are a president, but you are still an APC member. You are not only a president. When you want to discuss anything pertaining to the party, you must come to the body to discuss it, to have an agreement. But you are still, outside that, you are still a president. So now, Mazi, the error have been made, but what we are trying today is how to put it back, how to strengthen them, how to make it, because we grow every day. You can see the type of car we drive 10 years ago, it's not the car we are driving now. Mazi, am I right or, not, or wrong?
100%.
Things are changing. The type of car we drove 10 years ago, just 10 years as of yesterday, it's not the type of car we are driving today in Europe. If you bring that car, self, people will look at you are in old side self. You are not even updated. So we do update every day as human beings. You don't believe of what you have done in 2015 or 2017, and you be step it up to this particular 2026. Things are changing, and people are developing, asking questions. That fear that is in them in 2015 is no longer the fear that is in them today. The question you do not expect, they will ask. I'm giving an example before I will end up on this particular question. And when you are growing a child, your child may be 9 years, you will be afraid looking on your eyeballs to ask you a question as a father. He will not. Mazi, give that child 18 years, give him 19 years. There's something you will come as a father to tell him. He will tell you, no, why now? Why all these things? You as a father will retrieve back and know that this guy now have grown as a man. Sometimes when you want to talk to him now, you need to sit down and call him, not let us discuss. Not even talking again. It's called discussion because he's a man. So IPOB have grown where we sit down on the table and discuss like men, not like children. Mazi, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Like I've always said it, that life is about stages.
We have spent almost 17 minutes listening to nothing. Okay, we have spent time listening to. Please, did you learn anything from this so far? This interview now so far. So, is there anything that you could make up from this? I'm just asking because that's why I have to. I just keep quiet playing it. Did you learn anything? Is there anything new? Is there anything meaningful that you have taken from this? Or maybe I did not inform you, so you did not pay attention, right? Should I play it more? Should I play it more? You see, there is a problem. And he said telling that they have grown up. You know, we have grown up. These are people that don't like to answer questions. Is there nothing that we have grown up to ask questions? We have, really? All of a sudden, you have to develop jaw and your tongue cannot move fluently to ask questions. I thought you guys, one of the things that I think we hate so much is asking questions. All of a sudden, we have grown up, you know, man. I'm not like it before, not like before. We have grown up. You have grown up. You have grown up to where? Key to put in as well. Each and all now need to put in 18 years. Each and man general 18 to go ban adult. No, adult is on paper. Okay, baby. When it comes to practical, when the reality hit you, a man he can see you are still feeding from feeding bottle. You know what? Maybe I'm talking. You don't understand what, right? Can I play cool again? This is an interview that from people Mochineke, on media that is giving you information. Again.
Life is about stages, and at every point in time, we must be able to understand the stage we are to be able to deal with issues. If not, we might not be able to get it right at the end of the day. Myself is an example. I remember when we started the media,
okay, madam. Who if you want any hana? This is the naturally wagidi. You know, when you are speaking out for your mind, it can the door. But if you are saying that which is your mind, it got for the energy, the correction will be there. All of a sudden, Maji, we have matured enough, in your mind. How long are you going to in a coffee in a corner? And when the thing is that when they're making this mistake, they always want to them they are making sense. Madam Origin, I thought I saw your comment just now, right? Say please don't. You know, if you go the mother again, then that money again, now let me play this one. Maybe it will may make sense to you. Okay, maybe I'm not sure, but it's a matter. Please, we don't need a repeat of nonsense. No, about war. If we go to these two conversations, I want to know if there's anything you can make up from that. Let me see. Is this?
Yes, lovers of freedom. This is Metisala, one name Metisala. Let me just okay, the light is very clear. This is me, brother. I just want to put a voice because today is going to be a little bit a busy day for me. I just want to use this opportunity, even if it's 20 minutes, to put my voice, because we need many hands in this job, though our people are still regrouping themselves because of I think you have engagement by tomorrow. Next month is a month for us to unleash whatever we have. But having said that, I just want to tell you that this agent of darkness, these incompetent members of DOS and their gangsters, they are not finding it very easy at all. They are not finding it easy. Many of us have made them to become so docile and clueless, I would say. Their propaganda is no more selling. The thing is no more selling, so they are now in the defensive mode. I told them that I will keep them busy. I will keep them very busy so that in their next life, they understand that it's not by quantity, rather it's quality.
Hold it there. You see, despite that these people have at some point have mislearned very, very well. But you can see the difference when this one is speaking from his mind, though, even though you may not like what he's saying, but at least you feel like listening more to what he's saying to compare the other one. And because one car plan of man he's walking on the street and just to talk. You can see the difference. He's speaking his mind, but the other guys are choosing words. They are choosing what they want to say. Yet they want to talk to the public. How can you be in a talk ways when you want to tell people your mind? It got okay, so but not on everything. You cannot even you want to say hello in a check-in. You are not sure, you are not even convinced to say hello. So how can you address anybody? Anyway, I want us to focus on the first message, which is what Ikenga said, and the message from DPM. We are going to go back again because after that video, DPM says something. Okay, yeah. You know, I told you, I don't know how many of you remember, I told that we are coming back to that write-up. So let's go back to the write-up and discuss what DPM said, you know, after this, which is what you are seeing here. Okay? After the video of Ikenga, because why I play these two videos is for you to know that these guys have partitioned themselves to different groups just to achieve one thing, to cripple everybody, any voice. By the way, Oginkara and their group, you can hear what Ikeng is saying to DPM. What does that mean? It simply means that no, so nobody's attacking you, nobody's talking about you, they don't even know that you exist. And that goes to show how you are performing. Since you remember you are bringing Biafra from Washington. Anyway, DPM said update April 2nd of April 2026. The Nigerian terrorist President Tinubu and Charles Soludo here confirms through this agent of theirs name of their name Ikenga. Through their agent of theirs named Ikenga. Yeah. Okay. Let me take it again. The Nigerian terrorist President Tinubu and Charles Soludo here confirms through this agent of theirs named Ikenga Uruago that and forcefully remove this innocent Biafran woman from her place of work. Okay, this agent pictured here, Ikenga Uruago working closely with DSS Benjamin Madubogo, Operation Udogachi Ebubago, has confirmed in this video that Nigerian President Tinubu and the legitimized Soludo Oti, also them Peter Mba Peter Mba armed them and are aware of their militant activities. And forceful removal of innocent Biafran to stop Biafran freedom. President Tinubu and legitimized Charles Soludo has been given a timeline to release this innocent Biafran. The United States of Biafra government will protect its people and territory. DPM Dr. President. Okay, this is a video that we have played already, so I'm not going to play it again. I'm going to drop my link for those of you that want to comment on this, because this is a way to call our attention to what we're supposed to do. Choma, God bless you. God bless you. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your support. I hope all is well, my sister. God bless you. God bless you and reward you madly. Thank you. Tina said exactly. Results. Chika. Okay. DOS that kept him very busy before. Yeah. Okay. You're talking about Methuselah. All right, so I'm gonna drop a link for those of you that want to comment on what Ikenga claimed. I believe you watch a part when we played that video. I hope you listen to everything he said there. Let's focus on that. I want us to focus on this write-up, this woman that was kidnapped by Ikenga and the group, according to the report from DPM. So let's focus on that. The link has been shared for those of you that want to comment anything, because we have spent almost 1 hour 40 minutes okay, in this particular program. Oh, sorry. I think I'm gonna pin. Let me see if I can pin the. Delete this one. Yeah. What do you think about what Ikenga said? What do you think is solution in all these agents, all these people trying to do one or two? What is your take? What exactly is your take? Ocean Master, you're welcome. Let's hear from you.
The Mazaka. Yeah. Emma, I study with you, but something happened, so I have to go out and come in. I go out and come in again.
Yeah.
I'm not telling me here this guy. I'm not me here this guy anywhere. This
Okay,
man.
Just hang on. Let me play the video again. I think it's important to play it. So I'm not gonna interrupt. So let's just pay attention from beginning to the end. Madam, just bear with me, please.
After this lady called Miss Namaka Antonia is in now. Namaka po onye olift. Mana Namaka in a lady. And Namaka na Tommy company. One of my ever been Tommy. Now, Tommy one of the biggest noodles company ever. And the whole of Anambra State. I think after you do or Tommy, or maybe Tommy can you do it? I'm getting it. And this now clinic because I think she's next. Now can you go? Now we do it Tommy for over 10 years. And I think her position was second in command in that clinic. This woman you're looking at here is one of the most dangerous evil women alive. And you know what she did? Because of her position, now Tommy company, you know what I told the clinic. And when I told them, they told Nwayi to ESN hospital. Only use the company when they put out the ESN. Only use the same company when they make a whole lot of things. In fact, Namaka is in charge of logistics in the of ESN camp. And when now, all the 5 states of Igbo land, this lady are looking at. And then, how do we get to know about her? Or one of our intelligence. And that one was shown that we always deliver. And it by then one nurse, not a new, the jobs that any woman living in there. I will investigation that things now during the investigation, I feel a lot of activities. In fact, at some point, Nwayi, the spider himself, got undercover investigation. Almost getting to very woman or anything. However, no one won't shuttle box back in the immediately. That shuttle box for our undercover investigator was so off. And then when 2 AK-47, we made the box. But because na spider law undercover, or man reacts not just normal, like a normal person. So now, what happened? And we're put on Monday, I think Monday should be March 31st, 2026. I will honor this lady and I. Now, company, everyone. And when immediately our team back at the company, due to that, this woman have managed to recruit a lot of people. Now, on that company, now on that, and we're on the Hawaii. No one did the security because if I am one, if I am one, if I am one, or to for those why many factory research, why for everything in a for you. When we for the general way come up, did he bear the credit? When for the soil body, I bow to you, whatever you want. She wanted to disappear. To tell you how dangerous this one is. I tell you, we went to the infected number lady. We went to your phone because of Mara. Then we go people all over. Even all at your mama, even those who believe they are with her, or Mara will be there. I just went to the phone, went to the phone. Well, put their phone and was shame. Restore all the data. The woman did it. It was shocking. The things I found for this one. But when one of this and they chat off, Jeff to camp, the 440 camp, even the woman they chat off for this things by herself. Now I supply well, now I go to, now I treat the now I all of things. This lady from Olive, they not knew. Yeah. There was even few minutes. I went to the woman. Enough groups, woman on here, and they were being different groups. And to them, the reason how they were people, how are you dressed? But I just must say, if you commit crime in another person, to inspire will you for you, we will catch you, or we will sentence you. Period. If you want to commit crime, then leave Anambra straight. Anambra is not for you, because we will catch you. After where a lot of people like this, Amaro that we are investigating. Because this lady is surrounded because this is because of our person. Sabotage, ICTT. And let me tell you people what's that. Immediately, I will with this lady. Informant are born because of our president. Can go on with them because of our president. To tell you who that woman are born because of our president. Very soon, she will see. According to her, she said, I am using this opportunity to call on the Nigerian president, the governor of Anambra State, Professor Charles Masoludo, our Operation Doga to relieve Miss Nwayi is within 24 hours, according to the president. If I want to money to Anambra, but if she's not related, and this expiration of this time, the United States of Biafra, Invention Airline Squad, shall win here. It's funny. But I want to say this. Tommy, I bought. Not one other on it. Now, this, I mean, these Biafra terrorists, if I have go into local security, other local security, some of them ban companies, some of them ban in the business, not let them open. But we know you. We will come for and we will catch you. So, actually, taking this opportunity, why Anambra State government to have ban into investigation immediately. Obviously, Tommy company. they need to investigate that company. And if it's possible, and they see going to the company for now, then they investigate no matter what. I just spoke. I can adapt the woman's phone and some communication. But I just spoke. Now, Tommy, I just spoke. And the others who go to Antonia, now not Tommy. We go back. One go not. Informants. Now then I won't go down as aware. We go on the way on go back. One attack will surely come. And Tom, he used this opportunity. Once I back off.
All right, so I think that's the main message. That's the main message.
Yeah. Mazika and Dewo.
There we
Thank you so much. I'm not coming up with Madam Origin, but I forgot my screen here.
I'm here.
Okay. I'm gonna honor Madam Origin. Madam Origin, I greet you. So you go first, and after that I will.
Chai Ocean Monster, thank you so much. This will not be. It is in record. I appreciate Mazikai Ndewo. Ndewo Omo Biafra. Ihe ọma mere mmadụ niile. Biko no, na this time around, all hands on deck. All hands on deck. Whatever you know to do to save your land, you must do it. You will have to figure out what your own duty. This guy that is here, ranting with his blackmails and propaganda as they have done for the last God knows how many years. Cover-ups. Terror in the land. That's all I heard him say. Terrorizing and dehumanizing the land and making people be in perpetual fear of their lives. Omo Biafra, please listen carefully. I am going to just pick up a few things and let you ponder over them. There is terror in the land. The whole land is terrorized. And we Biafrans should not think that all that is going on in the sister country, because they're still occupying, and then the people inside Biafra land don't know that they are free. This terror continues, but there will be a way out. Everyone that is talking about what is going on in that terror land called Nigeria. Let me use Mike Arnold for example. Mike Arnold said, Tinubu and his administration are legally guilty of genocide today. This is the reason why he said so, for the deliberate denial and systematic destruction of millions of displaced Nigerians. They keep off books. He put that one in quotes. They are kept off books. They are calling them criminals and beggars, withholding aid and routinely bulldozing their camps. He said, working with this government to end genocide, to end the evil, to end the destruction of Christians and indigenous people and everybody that is in that land, suffering from one level of PTSD or the other. Everybody is in Nigeria has one or two level of PTSD. Some, their own is very obvious. Some people, their own is less. He said, anybody, any country, any legislation passed, or anybody that wants to work with this government is just like working with Nazis to end Holocaust. Let that sink in. There is a guy that came, his name is Babir Alex. Today, as we speak, is either they have sneaked him out so that they don't buy him or don't arrest him because there is a threat on his life. After he exposed the atrocity and the evil, the amount of atrocity that is going on in that land, the abattoir houses that these people are covering up, the different levels of evil that these people are continually, consistently carrying out it has reached heavens. You see, I stopped ringing my bell when those swimmers started carrying bell again. But this is to let you all know that heaven has had the cries, and heaven have seen the iniquity of these people, and they would they will not escape it.
Amen.
And I stand to say, and I want every Biafran to, if you are well-meaning, if you ever wanted the freedom of humanity, of the people, and why this kind of person, iniquity and atrocity and impunity, at some point when people do it for a long time, they just lose guard. They just lose guard. They do it with all amount of, who will stop me? What I'm telling them is that God has stopped them. This time around, it's not business as usual. Can you mute your mic, please? So, on the other hand, the people that were talking, I had someone who asked these particular groups that have let what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu put together, making a mess of it. These groups are the ones that were there when he was looking for 100 men and he couldn't find one. And they ended up conspiring to put him in dungeon so that they will continue to service the positions they are given. If you hear them, the only thing I heard was, the positions they want to sit on it. They don't want to get it out of the position. If anybody threatens to take them from the position, they fight the person. And that's all I heard. Did you ever hear anything pursuant of freedom from their mouths? And that will tell you, please, wherever you are, let us continue to pray for Dr. Ngozi Rabueze and the cabinet. Let us continue to support the government, United States of Biafra government. Let us continue to do due diligence, because these crux of individuals in the Biafra, which they hated so much, they know that they cannot smell leadership in Biafra land, because it is for upright people, not evil people, not for underbatua. I rest it there. Thank you so much, Ocean Master. I hand over the mic.
They were in Madam Origin. I say amen to the bell your tata, because Bolimbo adapt and bona. Oh my God. Um, Mazika and Dale for this program, and I greet everybody according by their time zone.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Hmm. You see, Mazika, when he was playing the video, you said that we have spent 17 minutes, but the guy that talks in the US have not said anything. And I totally agree with you completely. Now, the boy that wrapped himself in a wool, on a wool jacket, as if he's in part of Russia or Sweden or Scandinavia, where code doesn't allow people to move at all, or in part of Europe, while he's in African country, try to pretend in order to confuse people. This boy, if you listen to him, he said a lot, and you would think that he says something. It makes sense, but he end up saying nothing. First of all, he accused the girl in quote, the girl who works in a company, that she managed some people's logistics. She do this, she do that, and all what she quoted. But I was listening carefully to hear when he bring or names the evidences. He end up saying that he blind somebody, shuttle was parked there, the girl was at work, and somebody informed her that they do this, and the girl discard all the informations and stuff like this. My dear, I don't know who that will make sense to. You see, this is how they go. This is how they do. This is how they they do this their evil things, manipulating our people, pushing people into prison, pushing Biafrans, Igbos, to go and suffer for what they knew nothing about, or what they may know nothing about. Let me say it that way. Now, if this girl is working in a company like Tommy Tommy, for example, it's alleged that you work with, you did not tell us the position she have there, what is her job, how you link her to what you are alleging. You have not said it on a tangible manner. What you just do, you believe that this person, maybe because he is not from, if maybe you have checked the background, nobody will do big fish or nobody will come to speak. You just use her. You said she destroy her. This on the phone, you on the message, you went there, you recover it. Bring out the evidence, show it to the world. Let people see that what you're saying is truth. But in all these things she said, there is one good thing that I like there. He mentioned Tommy Tommy, and he was warning Tommy Tommy. You see, Biafrans, let me say this. Tommy Tommy is one of the leading noodles company in our homeland and that of Nigeria. Tommy Tommy have faced a lot of persecution because of owned by an Igbo man. The rival is Indomie, and you know who owns Indomie. This is exactly the case that happened in cement industry against Ibeto and others. And playing into the hand of one man. There was a time Tommy have been alleging some certain these things. I think they tried to frame him up in order to shut the company down. Tommy employs thousands of people in his factory. They are working, major part of them, you know where they come from. Now, I will not be surprised if this very particular boy here that wrap himself on a wool jacket or synthetic or fiber material jacket, I will not be surprised if they are being used to sabotage the economy of Tommy, because if you look at the mood he's talking, I will not be surprised. But I believe if Tommy himself listen to this message, this guy have mentioned his product. And you must have to know what to do to protect your product. You must have to do the best to do in order to make sure that this type of people did not tamper with your business. That is how they use some of this type of person against a man that produced tomato paste in the country just because of where he come from. But the man, he knows how to play the chess with them. He played it very well. And I don't think that person will rise again or such will rise again against his company. This is part of that economic sabotage. Because an able man owns such a big industry. We know the persecutions they are facing. Buti Noson, Buti Beto, Louis Kata, but everybody that is meaningful that have factory or production company, go and see how they are shutting the companies down. I am linking it to what this Mwabe Iguato is doing. Some of them are being used to do this, and it is time. And look at how stupid and foolish this guy is. I think the message you read about DPM is just the message that DPM normally send out and attack the leaders of the world and those who parade themselves as governors or illegitimate governors in Biafra land and the Nigerian president. I think that is what is reading out there, just to make sure to pretend as if there is something there so that they will nail the girl. And I want to tell us, those who are in homeland, those who have been in stations in SARS, if you know how SARS operate then, Anti-Cold and the other sister agencies, how they torture people, just like we witnessed on what went on, what's going on in Anambra currently, where Akudu, the people with Akudu, a human being, we use Akudu, the one you used to pound on mortar, use it to be a pound here on a flesh of human being, crushing the bones. You hear the sound, and then you will know how deep pain that person is deep into. Such a person that is facing such that level of torture, tell me what he or she will not accept. Just tell me one thing that you will tell him or her to accept in order to get her freedom or to stop, that he will not say, he will not accept. So this boy claimed that the girl, they beat him, then she begins to say this and that. We know that it's fallacy and it's lie. You know their modus of operandi. This guy said that a shuttle was parked there and they mentioned some, I don't know if it's weapon, he said all this. Can he show he had phone there? Why he did not show the shuttle, the plate number of the shuttle, and the thing that they found on it, and who owns it? This is how they lied against Biafrans to make sure that they use them to achieve their aim. So this guy, everybody, this Mwabe Iguato, what is his name? We know the role that he have played so far. And people of great mind, look at this guy, go and check his record years back, check what this guy did in Mozambique, in South Africa, and where he's running to now. And recently, there was an audio that was going on connecting him to the brother of Ikenso that he duped. This is the guy that is talking. Very shameless. You know today his connection with the one that is parading himself in homeland, Udele, and co. This is the person that is talking. And he's warning Tommy. He's threatening Tommy. Well, you know, there is one thing that the Igbo adage you say that na obanko makaria ihu ibu yani na abirulu. It's unfortunate that nobody advised these people that the way they are talking down on Igbo people, the way they allow themselves to be used against the Igbo people, as something that they has to look into it and stop this thing that they are doing. But anyway, I will leave it as at that. And Mazika, the people that you play their video from DOS or those who claim that have been doing some. On the video that you play, the guy said that he will prove that they are doing something. I waited to see the thing that they are doing. He didn't show anything. He didn't say anything. I think the voice is very familiar because the face did not show, but the voice is very familiar. And when they talk on social media, I think Rapture and co. You see, the guy, if you look at what he said, that they are doing something. Yes. Let us agree that they are doing something. And what is it that they are doing? That is a question. Okay, maybe what they are doing is to go underground as they claim, bury their head underground as they claim, and waiting. Maybe what they are doing is when they ask Uche Chikan or they are parading the news that what they do is in DSS, that is even better than those that are outside. Maybe that is what they are doing. This type of people. Maybe what they are doing is at this time, as you see them, because if you listen to what they say that they will be hosting, was that media what? There's a way he said it, media chat or media what? You know, just to tell you how they group themselves. You know, to continue attacking Mazina and the Kano directly and indirectly and attacking the family. By so doing, sending signal to those who are holding Mazina and the Kano, just like what these people did to Wazurike. You will understand. They are playing the card, frustrating.
You're right. You're right.
So that is the type of thing that they are doing. But one thing is sure and certain. Mazina Ndekano is no more alone. It's not alone. That card they are playing before, they can't play it again because today there is a government in Biafra land, both in de facto, both in abroad. I don't want to use the word in exile because sometimes when you use it now, some people will begin to misinterpret it. Biafra have been declared and the DPM is talking to the matters around the globe,
Yeah.
bringing to their awareness what is going on, the injustice that is meted on Biafran people, Biafran leaders, just like what they are doing, what the video of this guy you play, sometime in all the time they set people up, took their materials that they are committing crime with, go and implant it in people's house or in people's
Yeah.
positions in order to make sure that they do away with such people. And please, because this guy, maybe we got to say that, Tommy, please protect the people, the common, the factory staff that you have, because from the word of this very particular person, Mwabe Ugwaton and Newi, what they will do now is to go after your staff, to go and torture them. The people that then make them, subdue them to accept on what they never knew anything about. You know what I mean? Because some of these people that work in the factory, you see how much that is being paid for them. Some of them are just working, saving money for their WAEC. Some of them are working because their family could not afford, to train them, or they can't do anything for them, but they are working to help their family just to earn a living or to eat their daily meal. Please, Tommy, if you hear us, protect the people that work in your company. And again, somebody have come to destroy your business. Defend your business. Prove yourself innocent, and never let this kind of a thing to die down in order not to repeat itself. Thank you, Mazikai. I will be on the background and listening.
Thank you so
everybody.
much. Thank you, Madam Origin. Thank you, Ocean Master, for your submission. God bless both of you and our brother that is here with us, Ben Chicks. Let's hear from you, sir. Happy to see you.
Thank you so much, Brother Kai. I do catch you so late. The system of my work just changed.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I was asking after you earlier today because based on the our conversation last time, the guy Egedeson, I think he has the information already. What did I ask? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Okay. I'll get back to you. Personal. Did he collected some information from him?
No, you because of the song, recording song, and
yes.
So he told me that he has the information now. Anyway, we'll just message him on WhatsApp, then we can start from there.
Okay. We'll bombard that one later. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I just want to use this opportunity to give you another special thanks for what you have been doing. It's not easy. It's a task. All what you guys are doing is a task. You chosen by yourself. Nobody forced you to do it. I must thank you for that. We are getting there.
They will.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, the level of damages this monster has done in the life of Biafrans with the one they call Udele, it's something you cannot imagine anymore.
Yeah.
This monster in particular, I don't know how to say it. The kind of blood they have shed, their sword has shed in the life of Biafrans. Let me quote Biafrans wrong. Let them quote me right, or let them quote me wrong. I give them a challenge. If they can be able to leave this monster doing all what he has been doing, all the damage control, undermining the integrity of Biafrans daily, every day. That means everything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been saying is, oh, I cannot see men anymore. All what I'm seeing is women. Why? If they can, whatever this guy is staying in South Africa, we know that he's doing all this kind of he can imagine the kind of camouflage he's doing, wearing winter wool like he is living in Moscow. Definitely, he is somewhere in Onitsha, working with a Soludo group. Now we can hear the new name they gave their group.
I don't think he's even in homeland at all, let alone Onitsha.
Are you sure?
He's outside there.
Yeah. Oh, you know, look at the new name they gave their group, Spider. Telling you that they can do with the life of Biafrans. And nobody can say anything. Nobody can do them anything. Look at the way they are. That's pinpointing Biafrans, handing them over to the enemy, wasting their life. This is not first issue. It's not second. It's not third. This guy come to Korokoro to tell you that he also among those that work against the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But this is the people that we told us that they are DOS. This guy worked with Ifanyoba 247 before he died. God knows their plan. Then he kept them asunder. Brother Kai, I think this guy has done so much harm. To be honest, he has done so much harm. The damage control is too much. And Biafrans just keep quiet, looking at him. He keep on moving on the street. What kind of money they give to him that they cannot entrap him one day? It's a challenge. That in Biafra, we don't have men anymore. Wherever they are, wherever he is. This kind of character.
It is shocking.
Yeah, it's a really shocking. It's a really shocking. It's a really shocking. You know how many lives this monster has taken away for all what he has been doing with Udele. Even Udele is also the one that is in Abuja, but we said we have men in Abuja. Oh, Brother Kai, I will just stop here because for me, seeing the face of this monster, it really boils my blood.
I understand. It's not easy to even discuss. I'm not gonna lie, but you have to.
It boils my blood.
It's an insult.
It's very, very. You see, the guy he first played the one they call Rapture Media or something. The one that he played before he played the 1,000 Teeth.
Oh, Patrick came.
Yes, that guy is the guy who misled Achara Fulani. He is their master. telling you DOS is wise. But look at the kind of statement that is coming out from their dirty mouth.
It's unfortunate.
Even I thought he is even marrying that Acharuk. He was the husband. That's what I thought before.
Oh, really?
Yes. You know? Upon all they are deceived and deceit everywhere, now they are confessing one by one because they have seen what USB is doing. They are no more. They are no more with their senses anymore. That their coven has scattered. That evil coven is already shattered. They have tested. They can't find anything. You see, since that time, we defy that that sit at home they wanted to nullify. We defy them completely. Since that time, they are no more. USB defy them. And they will be, all of them, we will keep on obliterating them till the end of their lives, according to Trump. I don't have much to say now. Thank you so much. Keep watching. Yeah, I'll call you. Then we'll talk about that guy with the song.
All right. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you.
Thanks.
Ogiri Sonomuto, let's hear from you. You're joining us.
Okay, yeah. Good evening, sir.
There you are. You're welcome.
Yes, Mazi Benchus. Jido Biga Kanam. Metuko Kabiama bless all of you. Mommy origin. Mommy Oju go. I salute all of you. I want to use this moment to appreciate all of you for the great and wonderful submission so far. You know, Kachino Efo. Ka ikuku na-eku. Amahụzi ike ọkụkọ. As the day is breaking, the wind is blowing, and we keep seeing the anus of the fowl that have been covering. One thing is that every day is for the thief, and one day is for the owner. It was as a result of what USB governments are doing. That is why so many things is unveiling today. Some of the people could no longer hold it. The center could no longer hold. You know, that is what you are seeing today. And I also want to thank our DPM for the great work and her cabinet, what they are doing for us. You know, this Ikenga Uriago opened his mouth to say, yeah, the one of the Soludo. The thing these people don't understand is that YouTube don't tell lies, even though they will say that and they deny it. YouTube don't tell lies. And another thing they did not realize is that they really forgot to know that they have children, and their children will one day grow up, and not they will televise it.
Exactly.
One day the children will grow up to come across. They will come across to YouTube. They will see the handwork of their father. They are going to see it, the damage they have caused. And by that time, if our father still alive, many of them will reject. In fact, many of them will not even allow their parents to be buried in the Biafra land because of what they are doing. A time shall come. By the time their own children will grow up and see the levels of damages they are causing, A time shall come, their children will reject their corpse. Some of their children will not even want to partake in their burial because of these levels of damage. Karma is a bitch. A karma is a bitch. Bible says in the Holy Scripture, he said, because thou have rejected my knowledge, I will forsake your children, and thy children shall turn their back against thee, says the Lord of hosts. When you refuse to take the knowledge of God, God will say he will reject your own children, and he will forsake them, and their children will turn their back against thee, says the Lord of hosts. That is what God says. And the time is fast approaching. A time is coming when their children will grow up to see the truth, see the levels of damages. They are going to turn their back. Whether when they are alive or when they are in the dead, they are going to turn their back against them. A time shall come, many of them will reject to answer Uriago. A time shall come, many will refuse to answer that name. Their children will refuse to answer that name. By the time they grow up to watch their video, see all the damages they have caused in the course of restoring Biafra, a lot of them will deny their father's name. They will choose to answer another name. So if they thought they are doing the right thing, Tuko Kike Abiyama is not asleep. What always encouraged me is that one with God is majority. One with God is majority. Heaven is in support of what USB government are doing. God in heaven has been waiting for this time for people to realize themselves and stood on their ground, do what you were expecting them to do. So only this singular act alone is one of the reasons why, as long as you are faithful, Okike can never allow the faithful one to suffer in vain or labor in vain. That is the word of God. So, and regard to that sister that was talking, Achalugo, I was making references to it during that time, and then I came in late. One of the problem is that these people you are seeing today coming out to talk, they know the truth right from the time. But most of them, due to inferiority, some of them, like you earlier say, or like I said earlier, that one of them, because of they were not content with what they have. Lack of contentment with the little they have. That is where they will see where there is white. They will stand before that white and call it a black because of inferiority, because of lack of contentment. They were not contented with the little they have. They want to become rich overnight. They want to become somebody overnight because through the blood money that the people are contributing so that they will live large and their family. They have forgotten that many people have paid heavy price for this freedom to come to the level it is today. I was talking to my people today. Some of them, they were privileged to come and look after me, see me, and they ask me how the funeral was going. I was talking to them today with my language and say, Ojuku is dead, but the voice of Ojuku is alive. Ojuku is dead, though, but his voice is a living voice. That was what I was telling them. You may kill the messenger, but the question is that can you be able to kill the message? You kill the messenger, and before you kill that messenger, the message had been delivered. So killing that messenger does not make any sense because he has already passed out the message. Killing that messenger is an error. You could have killed the message that was delivered, which is impossible. Today, the message that was delivered by Ojuku The voice that he raised when he was alive, the voice that he raised when he was alive, he said, let my people go. That was what he was saying in a trade fair market, in Alaba International Market as of that time. Today, that which he fought for, that which he stands for, is still speaking louder than how it was before. That is why I said Ojukwu is dead, but the voice of Ojukwu is a living voice. Everybody can hear it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the prison, but today they want to kill the messenger, but the message had been penetrated. They have been penetrated, even where we did not think the message of our Onyendu will get to. The message have reached unreachable places. That is what the Bible says. All things work together for good. Every time PM Simon Ekpa always says, we are 7 steps ahead of them. Our PM always say also, even if he make mistake, God will use our mistake to work in our favor. Our PM always saying it. So whenever you are on the right path, the spirit of our ancestors, the spirit of those that die for the sake of this freedom, they are busy guiding the truthful ones, the genuine one, like in the USB. In the spirit of those people and the spirit of Chukwu Okike Abiama guiding them. Ordinarily, they are human beings like us, but because they have chosen the truthful path or the right path, that is why the spirit of the dead one know very well that yes, what I die for, I have seen those that are working out to get that which I die for me. For that reason, their spirit is everywhere. Some of them never have rest of mind because the freedom they die for have not been realized proper. Some of them have not rest up to this very moment, and they have been looking for those that will stand firm, that will stand the heat, that will stand the bullet, that will fire on them, and still working hard to get the realization of that struggle. Those people have discovered them. That is why somebody like our DPM, Dr. Ngozo Rambese, the spirit of our ancestor and those ones that die for the sake of this freedom, is heavily in the present protecting these ones. The reason why they were not able to kill our leader today, they know he's one man that bear the mantle. Likewise, our prime minister is a man of truth. They were out genuinely for this struggle. That is why they do everything humanly possible to rubbish him. They do everything humanly possible to destroy them. The more they try to destroy them, the more God exonerate them. The more they try to obliterate them, the more God plant, in fact, make their taproot to be more stronger than ever. Let me tell you something, my people. The taproot that is holding Onyendu as of 2021 till 2012 till date, the taproot holding him and Mazi Simon Ekpa and Dr. Ngozo Rambese is more stronger than the one holding them for about 4 or 5 years ago now. That is why every time our DPM will come out and always may use this word, he say, that which they seek for had been gotten. Every time he always saying it, emphasizing on that. And there was a time Dr. Ngozo Rambese said in her Twitter, he said, Mazi Onyendo and Prime Minister have the knowledge about the redeclaration of the USB. And whatever happened in the USB, they have the knowledge about it. That is why people like you, Kai TV, Biafra, Re TV, and the Mazi Kelena, you always tell the people to follow the Twitter handle of our DPM. That woman don't come out to talk anyhow. Whatever she come on air, both in her Twitter handle to say is gospel. So my good people, you see all those riffraff, all those chaff that they are doing all those things. My question to them is that Tule Ogadegima Tulee ọgamasị gị ihe ị mere onye ọzọ emeghị ya ọ ga-adị gị mma. Asị gị tulee ọ ga-adị gị mma. Tulee ọgamasị gị ihe ị mere onye ọzọ emeghị ya ọ ga-adị gị mma. Ị ga-akụziri Chukwu ọlụ ihe ọ na-emebi ihe dị mma adịghị akụziri ya ọlụ ya. Ihe ọ na-emebi ihe dị mma adịghị akụziri ya ọlụ. These people that are busy destroying their own, people like Ikenga Uriago, my question to them is that what shall it profit Ikenga Uriago and all his group joining hands together to destroy Biafran? What shall it profit him and his group if they have gained the whole that which they are looking for? What shall it profit them if they shall gain the whole kingdom of the world? What will be their gain? What shall it profit them? Then you are now wasting you are now destroying the innocent soul that have done nothing, destroying them because of what? Because they are fighting for their freedom. Some of them did not even fight for their freedom. They were removing them, destroying them, killing them. And they are happy. Some of them are bragging about it, thinking that it's normal thing. Remember, as you are pointing finger at innocent ones, the hands, that same hand you are using to point, the rest of the hand are pointing back at you. Meaning that as you are plotting against that person, someone somewhere are also plotting against you. If you did not fall that same way, in another way or another manner, you may fall. You don't own anybody's life. DPM and her cabinet in USB government, my prayer for you, Okike Abiyama shall continue to uphold you. He will energize you. He will fortify you. He will make you to wax more stronger and stronger. I pray for matchless grace. I pray, may God in heaven give you maintenance from above. May He maintain your body system. May He maintain your livers. May He maintain your kidneys. Every part of your body, I pray for total maintenance from above. All your working tools, all the men and women of calibers joining hands together to work in USD government. I pray for you as you have been working sleepless night to make sure that things is getting done in the right way. I pray that God will maintain and maintain every part of your body system. He will maintain all of them. I pray for sound good health. I pray for maintenance from above. I pray for divine healing in every part of your system that is break or that is done. I pray for divine healing for you. You do spend your time always coming to make sure that things for all of you as well. I am not qualified, but God in heaven, through His infinite mercy, He will word that proceed out of my mouth. It will never go out void without fulfilling that which I have sent it to do. I am also praying humbly upon people like Mazi Kai Report and Maziri TV, Biafra Rizi Kelena, Mazi Exodus, Mommy Origin, Mommy River Goddess, Mommy Audiugo, Mommy Tina, Mazi Benchukes, somebody like Ocean Monsters. And those of you that are here, I am praying for you that heaven will irrigate word of wisdom upon all of you. He will strengthen all of you. He will energize you. He will incubate you. Divine protection all the days of your life. May heaven divert you to the camp of your enemies. Anything that will stand as a stumbling block, that will deprive that which you are doing, giving heaven glory and joy. May God give heavy load to your enemies. In fact, any load that you are meant to carry, as I'm praying for you, and all of you that are here. May God compel your enemy to carry the load that you are meant to carry in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama. I pray for all of you that are here. I am not qualified, but through his infinite mercy, he will qualify my voice to be answered. I am also praying that anything that meant to be a distraction in the course of this struggle, may God divert all of them to the camp of your enemies. You will not see distraction. I pray for you that God in heaven, Chukwu Okike Abiama, he will force your enemies to bow, whether they like it or not. You see the struggle, you are one of the greatest icon in the USB. You are going to be a celebrity at the end of the freedom, at the end of the struggle. I pray that God will never allow you to cry. When you cry, heaven will honor you, will hear your voice of crying. So I want to also encourage some of our people in the village, in my village here, in this village, those of you, please permit me to use my language. Lokole ekami gola oji ajiwe o ganye fejo onye ola ji o wa panye diaspora ola ji welele le ajama mi village le ajupani gege nye Nigeria ola ji wewe wela yam elanya yuyo la wewe ma chaji nyoka ai ka enyo no nyala nya Biafra we doka kpoka ka chiju ori anya ligedeli anya nyoba Igbo vom kemka ori anya bibio kemka ori anya nyanyete wuro ni anyete wuro nya nyibibio lori anya nkela fomka ori anya onwu ni collective effort ole ko onwu ka ifo nya monta ai ka je ho ka de ke ela ni Biafra ka ho cheju because oro ko Biafra we wari ka cheju ohahaji o ka je ji han yo manyo yo le ka di Fulani herdsmen attack ole wewe ha ho wa i wa ni ganya ni Benue state nya he lalo le ko ha po lalo wa jos anotekwa ihe owe ndị awole ka onye ka bụ ka yela kanu ka je Kenya ye Nigeria ri control onye ka je ji ya ka je dopleka anyị ji eje m onye je dopleka so ole mwe blenu lele and support ni USB government ole ko jiwe currently our USB government ole jiwe lele our illegitimate government ole la lele constant we firm we he bambo le ka ja ho de ka ai ka jakpo ai ka anya hele ju wo de ka roware wefa roware wefale ID card oli yela we oro pa ji position la ka register kile ka register ni ID card nya onya ligedarile I state nya ola evu ari state adoka state and our capital is Kensisha I capital nya ha wele onwo lo orinya onwo lo orinya enyam rinyam USB government, United States of Biafra, our Rinyale is our own. So I magaja de ka piokolet nyama, ka to play, tajika hongola babola ka ho, tajika o uyola wewe moka roduduka. Dr. Ngozo Rabeze, balangi leki iwe joho, balangi leki UF nya ni social media nyewe, kiwewe hobwe balobokala, anyewe try olomolamle. Try olomolam lodu lenu. Lotoro la help people for money tena ijuwa wewe helele so mbleno igami gola anuji anu chuchu anu ware anu yuvojwele kajeka ai ka ho here ai ka gel ko soro pa ivoju kai ho here jabo na we ho here we o waka dudu ole ka ai ka ge ho ko ka ge ware ni here le nyeke mokole mpokole ji no obobi ole ka foto emi ye ka ho nge ka ho nyu nyaika igami gola anuji ayowanywe ka jatanyano o amra avochani nyano le anu jonkla igamigola njiwe wela mwe anu spread nya gospel le ahota je kankla awome oponywe ka jibala he elenya by Jesus mravole so mazi thank you so much for giving me the opportunity and I still need your prayers. I need your prayer. This month is the D-Day. I want to thank all of you once again. May Chukwu Gambia never let you down. May He continue to provide for you. May He continue to strengthen you. May He continue as you are working for Him. He will work for you in your own vineyard as well. He will work in your family. A place where there is trouble waiting for you. Chukwu Okike Abiama will go and make peace before your arrival. In your family, if they meant to cause trouble, God will never allow that trouble to come. Thank you very, very much for giving me the opportunity. And actually, go. All these things you people are doing, we thank God that you are back. You are saying it the way it is. We are happy about it. But then there is a scripture that says, glory not yet. Glory not yet that I say heaven is your portion. Yes, why the scripture say glory not yet that heaven is your portion is that heaven is your portion does not mean that you just wake up and go to that heaven. For heaven is your portion require work. You must work as merit. For you to make that heaven, you must follow the principle. Heaven has a standard. You must abide by the standards of heaven. You must follow the due process. There are criteria that will take you to heaven. There are criteria that qualify somebody to heaven. So that is why the God will say that the glory not here that I say, glory not here that I say heaven is your portion. So when he say heaven is your portion, don't you jumping up and be jubilating. You are not going to sleep to then see you wake up and make heaven. You are going to work for it. You must abide by the principle. It might not be convenience for you. You see this Biafra struggle and heavenly race, there is no difference between it two. For you to make heaven, it must not be. We are not going to make heaven by when it is convenient for you. Everything about heaven is going to inconvenience you. There are some decisions that is meant to be taken. It may not be. It may not be convenient for you, but you have no choice to make those decisions because these are the criteria. These are the standards you will meet up before you will qualify to make that heaven. So that is how it is. If you are out, that you have realized yourself your mistake, you have realized yourself the mistake you have made. For you to prove, pride is one of the things. Before man will fall, first thing that will come is pride. The moment pride they come, that is the beginning of the falling of a man. You must shield your eagles. You must clip your eagles, your wings. You must cut it. You must be humble. It is your humility that people will realize that indeed it is not by coming out to speak arrogantly, ignorantly. It's not by that. You must also understand that this era we are in is an era of what? Men and women that are well articulated, that are well educated. We are in a government. We are no longer an organization, as most of you know. The level we are now is the levels of government. The level we are now is no longer the level. Anywhere you see mad people, pack all of them, join them together and put them under bridge. That is not the level we are. The level we are the level that men and women that matters, men that are well to do. This government you see now, go and check USB government. Go and check their net worth. Those people that are in the government now are men and women that are well to do. Those that are putting hand in their own pocket to support, to contribute. These are the type of people this government need. Men and women that, when you talk about calibers, these are the type of people. Those who know the importance of history. Those who know the importance of documents. Some of you shouting for Biafra, you don't know what it means to generate documents. Some of you don't know the importance of documents. Those that know the importance of documents are the one working towards it. Nigeria government don't know what the importance of documents. That is why when you talk about generating documents, always afraid of documents. Nothing fear Nigeria government bongo like the documents. When you mention documents, they will come after you. They will tell you they don't need documents. Instead, in fact, they will come after you. So these are the level we are in now. And if you are coming for this struggle as you are, you come out, talk responsibly, talk as someone who is educated so that people both in and people can be able to listen to you. We are no longer in OP Waker. We are no longer in Ojota, where Agboro, we fool everywhere. Instead of us to pay attention to listening to one voice, everybody is shouting without you don't even know the one to listen to. We are in a government, and if you are supporting, you have to talk in a civil manner. You have to address and talk to people in a responsible manner. You have to respect people, and also for people to listen to you. If you are showing remorse, you have to have an open apology to the people, those you have offended, both the one you know and the one you did not know. You have to do what? Apologize to them. Those people you have tarnished their image, you need to come up and say, yes, indeed, I condemn this very person. I speak about this very person, that all the things that I have said before, they are not true about that person. Because you cannot come out and tell me today, say that they were misleading you. How can you come out? Somebody you did not know. The person have not shown his picture. You did not even make video with the person. You don't know if that person is black or fair. You are giving you order. You carry out the order. Is that not ignorant? So for you not to think about, say, if this very person, who is this person giving me instruction? This person giving me instruction, I don't know him. He's not, I don't know, I've not seen him before. How can I follow somebody that I don't know? All these senses did not come because most of you were not contented. Most of you go there because of what you are promised to be given. That is why so many people did not realize to ask questions. Some of you today coming back to say you did not know. You go there based on what you were promised. And you know, when they make a promise, say, I will give you $100,000. The moment you hear it, instead of you to come down to ask questions, but please, who are you talking to me? But I have not met you before. I don't know you in person. Can we do a video call? That is when you will know if that person is genuine or not. The manner the person will use to respond to you, that will determine that indeed that person is genuine or not. But due to the promise have been made, and that promise is fat, is very big, you did not even bother to ask question. You hurriedly go and agree. Whatever you are asked to do, you do. Whatever you are asked to say, you say. My dear, let us tell ourselves the truth.
My
I am not
brother,
comfortable.
you have said a lot. If man happen, you know, you go kind of yesterday. Because I'm no good of I'm no good issue of Ajalogo and no Ajalogo. If I have a topic, you know that, and about topic, no matter what you said, they have made up their mind, and they actually not don't see them as a repentant Biafran and anything. No, they are not. I don't see them that they are having problem among themselves. Is that Sakafanasa? Just like Madam Rodrigo said earlier today, just allow them to continue what they're doing. You guys not I'm not expecting that tomorrow. I'm not expecting to see them tomorrow saying something about USB anything. But
yeah,
the confession is good. It's good.
Yes.
It's good. There, my brother. There, thank you so much.
So, thank you so much. I'm grateful, sir.
God bless you.
Michael,
God bless
thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right. We are gonna make our submission. For those of us that are still here, Ocean Master, Madam Origin will go first. Now, ladies first. Let's hear from Madam Origin, then Ocean Master Ben Jukes. We can wrap up. If you actually have something to add to maybe anything at all, just make it before we wind down. Madam Origin, are you still here with us?
Yes, Mazikai.
God bless you.
I greet everybody once again. Ihoma Mary Madinini, Mazikai, Ndewo, for your platform for us to continue this battle, continue this awareness, continue sensitizing our people. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when he started, it was at some point, I'm sure he would have said, I heard him. I heard him one time. He said, "You know what? I am tired," and he doesn't even know how far his voice has gone. And today, our voices are going far,
Exactly.
and we are creating this awareness because we must not let in those swim here. This bunch of propagandists, confusionists, they must not win this battle because we have our people. We have our people that they have confused, lied to. A lot of people that have died is because they lied upon them and there was nobody to save them. They create abattoir house and they blame it on others. They start shouting. This time around, we will match the shout with shout. We will match their lies with truth. Onye dekwa ihe onye na-eme mkpatụ a. Chekwara na ka m kwuo maka na distraction adịghị na mma. Okay, so ka anyị dobe nke a tomorrow anyị abịakwa ọzọ. Ọ ga-ekwugide ya anyị ekwufu like we push them off the cliff. The world is joining us and are beginning to see what we have seen and what we are going through. So this is not a time to keep quiet. The world is seeing. The world is even wondering. They don't even know that that we have been shouting it since that kingdom come. What Mazin Nnamdi Kanu have said is truth. That land is a land of terror. It is not a place. The system there is not for humans. It is a system that swallows up humans by the death cult people. So we are here to stop this their and their lies. That's it. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Madam Origin. God bless you. Thank you so much. And Ocean Master or Benchut. Benchut. Okay, Ocean Master. Yeah, let's hear from you. I don't Benchut. Maybe I think you are saying it though. Let's hear from you, Ocean Master.
I will not get still because I'm busy all that. So if the Jews want to talk, then you can go ahead.
I don't think Benchut is here with us. I don't.
Okay.
I don't think.
All right. I thank you. I thank you so much. I thank you, Madam Origin, Benchus, all the listeners, and the people on the comment section. You see, we have said it all, and we continue to talk. The most important thing, according by the word of Kelena, is to depopulating the mediocres. Disseminating their lies, debunking their propagandas, and dismantling their confusions and whatever they bring in order to destroy what the genuine Biafrans are doing. I want to say this, just like you said, the issue of Achalugo is not listen, but for me, I really appreciate their doings at this time. Achalugo, you are doing well. If you know the truth, say it. It will save you. It will free you. It will liberate you. According by the word of God, speak the truth, and the truth shall set you free. As you have made yourself bold today to speak the truth, do not hesitate and do not reserve it. Push it all out there, no matter the attack they are bringing to you. You see, you're very intelligent, very smart. You know what to do. Do not allow these people to lie upon your head or to, try to bully you or put all the atrocities on your head. Come out, say the truth very important, because they have grouped themselves against all of you and the truth. So, Biafrans, we must have to debunk them, but we do it more wisely like never before. I will not criticize. I will not go harsh on Achalugo and likes. Rather, I encourage them to be bold because in a situation like this, it is all good for all situations. Thank you. May God bless us. Mazika and Dewo. I hope Mazika, you're there. Oh,
Yes, I am
so
here. I am here. I am here. I am here.
okay, my brother.
About another room.
I can not de channel no man now time about the bro no do also go ada go mpoda mpoda.
Oh my goodness. The master. Easy
Yes,
thinking, brother. Well,
yes.
I am here. I'm here, my brother. Hey, man. The one thing about not only Achalogo is actually testifying.
That's why I say they are likes. It's her likes.
Exactly. Yeah, I am enjoying Methuselah Gig Bazwa because
Yeah.
at least Nick actually drown or one man got drown.
Oh, exactly. No, Emma Catholic mo pupani ha me edem do na mo abroad the same because I'm not from the Nigeria. Man, let me
I
just
can't
use
look
that.
like it.
Ụmụ ha ma dị mma for ihe akpọrọ njọ ọpịa na njọ ogbugbu ma amara nke bụ njọ kama na at least njọ ọpịa na njọ ogbu ha mebiri anyị ghọta ya ịghọtago so njọ dị n'ụdị njọ si debe ya na
Okay. Some people so quite get that no what if they can draw better than John.
Imakan kutu okwe kpọtụrụ Methuselah. I won't buy anyway. I know I don't really have time for him. He's a very smart guy, like you said. And but one thing I want to highlight to him is that they have made a big mistake. And he is, I think the way I'm looking at it, he's working towards correcting some of the mistakes, which the way I'm looking at the way where he is going is, you people will not rub my master to the ground. I must fight and protect his image, which is, I applaud him for that. But what I don't want him is to build a stronghold where peradventure Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out and Prime Minister Simon Ekpa comes out. Draw. The point to where I'm going is that he should allow humility come into place. It is very difficult for an average Biafra man, Igbo man. But honestly, you can't walk with God without humility. It does not matter what you're bringing to the table. So you should bear that in mind. And IPOB as organization, we have redeclared Biafra, and that is the most important thing he must know. I have listened to his voice. I've never heard him abuse or wage war against Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, which is one thing I respect him for. Please keep it there. If you don't want women at war, you don't want us come after you. I rest it there. Thank you.
I think they have learned something from their past mistake.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think
that's what I wanted to.
He would like to go through that route again.
That is what I wanted to say. They have some of them are smart.
Some of them, I believe. That's why I use the word I believe, because
yes. And the Madam Origin, there's something that you will know from what you said. You see, this might take home anyway. There is nothing ever that can make, no matter how foolish one may sound in that their camp, they cannot be stupid again. If Mazin Nande Kano comes out today, or Mazin come out today, they begins to raise ugly heads. I think
you cannot say never, because they are human beings. What you are saying is that
they know it's destruction for them now. Any of them that do that, it will not even take more than 6 hours for that person to go down immediately. Biafrans
Methuselah may not like to do that, but any other person, I don't trust them.
let them
Achalugo
try.
is just like Lazuba. Anything goes.
No, let her do the one she's doing now first. It's not a problem.
I may be nice and say it the other way around, but Madam River Goddess will not. Just so let them know. I may just run around it and try to be. Madam River Goddess will not, and that Simon will not, and a lot more will not. So for them to know, we had about women at war. Let him hear that clear. Thank you.
you are 100% right. River Goddess will not take that. Will not take it lightly.
Yes, sir.
She will not take it lightly. Anyway, let's watch and see. So thank you so much. Thank you, Egereson and Ben Chooks, Madam Origin, and our own brother Ocean Master. God bless you all, and see you tomorrow. Hey, keep quiet. See you tomorrow. Good night to you all. Bye for now.
Thank you.
Thank you. May God bless each and everyone.